This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Kicker Graham Gano set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Lambeau. This one taken just inside the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Around 26-yard line.
First down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He lets it fly from Lockett. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And the final tally, as told by Next Gen Stats, he hit 21.5 miles per hour. Whoa.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
This defense for the Packers, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
2nd down, here's Barkley again.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Play action. Now it's Murray. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A first down carry for Barkley. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Murray, eluding the pressure right. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbound. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And Ingram holds it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Murray now on first down. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Shotgun now from Murray. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. Room to run past midfield. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, these two division rivals, the schedule maker gave them a couple of second-half meetings this year. They met for the first time back in Week 11, and it was the Packers who won that game on the road, so they'll be trying to win the season series here at home in Lambeau.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. being chased out left. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Now Wilson. Buying time to his, feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Kenneth Murray able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that will bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's a Packers touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Packers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Now Myers for the extra point. Now, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. From the 41, Murray. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Murray now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. on first down. Barkley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Throwing on first down is Murray. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Barkley, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Murray now to throw. Steps away to his left. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Mark Andrews, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
It's a big play there for Green Bay.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. The tackle is made by Adoree Jackson. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
I know flashy plays, splashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield. Picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Touchdown! Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Packers add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there. That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Man open left side is Brown. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 4th down. They do go for it. It's Murray.
That's complete to Tony.
And, this is going to depend on forward progress. But they're saying no, he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Looking left side, and it's complete. Touchdown, Packers! Russell Wilson now with 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Wilson going to throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes Andrews. There he goes, left side. And how about that return as he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Murray now, 3rd and goal. Forced, feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Gano's kick is good.
Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
So just 8 kicks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And able to get this out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He hits his target. Lockett. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
You'd have to imagine, given the snowy condition, lots to talk about at halftime for these two coaching staffs. Plenty of decisions to be made for this second half for sure. And for the call, we hand it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
Indeed, Coach. Thanks very much. And that snow you alluded to showing no signs of stopping, at least in the foreseeable future.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Now Murray. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. action. Now it's Murray. Rolling to his right. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback. And he put it right where it needed to be.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jordan Brooks leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. From the gun, Murray. Throw left side, complete to Tony. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up down at the 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So it's a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. 54 yards on the ground for him so far.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Now a handoff looking right. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When Leonard Williams was picked in the 2015 NFL Draft, I compared him to Merlin Olsen, and I got a lot of grief about it. Did you just see that play there? Did you see how he made that move and made that tackle? That was Merlin Olsen-esque there.
I just perked up when you said Merlin Olsen.
Yeah, a lot of people said, hey, that's too much, too far, and maybe it is early, but I think this guy has a chance of fulfilling that.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Wilson now to throw on third down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Packers! A big play there. His 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. But the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Flush to his right. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. To throw is Murray. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Peterson. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. John Ross there to make the grab. And the Vikings are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples to throw out a ball game. Here's a great example right there.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
To throw again on 2nd down, Wilson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. The Packers on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. DK Metcalf, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Packers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. Wilson will throw again. He's got it at the 2. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight. Beginning to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. On play action, it's Murray. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Interception, maybe the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation points, not mark, right?
You're asking.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. It's a big play there for Green Bay. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Wilson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Packers extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Here's Wilson to throw. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. Murray now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Saquon Barkley. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. James Bradbury there to make the tackle. Now they try the right side here. He gets away from 1 and give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. The Packers on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They go play action with Wilson. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. With touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. Wilson going to throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing on first down is Murray. They'll roll him out right. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. Picked off near the 29. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. Well, you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year. I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Rolling to his right.
And that'll be caught by Tony.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. First down, Murray. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by DJ Reed. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. CD, this defense, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Wilson wants to throw it. He's got a first down past the 30 and all the way up to the 35-yard line.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10.
Wilson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw again is Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Oh, wait, hold up. Everything at timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Hey, check back, back 6, back 6. Hey, come on in here, come get some. Come get some. Devo. He don't want it. Like 6. 6 man. Check curls. Hey, check back.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Charles, it's one thing to win, it's another thing to win it. Points that they need. They're clicking on the bounce.